Hi everyone, my name is Kaleigh. I'm a yoga teacher here at Sangha Studio, and today I'm going to be leading you through a gentle practice you can do at home for your neck and shoulders. It's about 20 minutes long. You don't need any props, so we'll get started. So we'll begin today's practice in a comfortable seat. You can sit cross-legged at the ankles or shins, or on your shins if that's more comfortable. I like to sit on a folded blanket, but if you don't have one at home, you could use a pillow or nothing, sitting on the floor or your bed or in a chair. And we'll start by just allowing the eyes to close or maintaining a soft gaze on one point. And just give yourself a moment to arrive in your body, arrive in this practice, beginning to drop into that internal landscape. Setting aside everything else that you have planned for the day. You can always come back to it after. Giving yourself just a few moments here to move and to breathe. As you're ready, draw your awareness to the breath. Noticing that gentle rise on inhale, that expansion, and the exhale dissolves and grounds. Taking that a few more times, just watching that rise of inhale and the dissolve of exhale. If you'd like, you could continue with that practice for a few more minutes or add in another pranayama or breathing exercise, but we'll get right into moving. So with your next inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ears and then slowly, gently roll them back and down, making space across the chest. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, roll back and down, taking that a few more times, moving with breath. Inhale up. Exhale, back and down. Two more. One more, inhale up, squeeze the shoulder blades in towards the spine and down, and then relax a little bit here, maybe feeling a little more spacious across the chest. Beginning to move the head and the neck, inhale, tall spine. And with your exhale, tuck your chin like you're trying to give yourself a little double chin, and then let that lead you down. Gaze down, head lowers down, stretching the back of the neck. And with your inhale, slowly rise back up, and at the top, release that little chin tuck. We'll take that again. Exhale, tuck the chin, roll down. And inhale, slowly rise back up. And we'll take that 3 more times with breath. Exhale, tuck and lower. Inhale, slowly rise. You don't have to move your head this much. If you don't have this much motion, that's okay. Just using what you have. Meeting yourself where you're at. This practice is just about feeling good. So do whatever feels good to you. We'll take one more inhale to rise up. And then exhale, tuck the chin, roll down, hold here. Still sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back and down, just dropping your head, so not rounding through the whole spine. Stay nice and broad across your chest. And with your next inhale, slowly roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Exhale back to center, chin to chest. Now moving to the left, inhale, left ear to left shoulder. And exhale, chin to chest. Taking that a few more times, nice and slow. Inhale to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. One more to each side, your pace. We'll all meet back over to the right. And then hold here. Exhale to soften your jaw. Just letting the weight of the head hold you in the stretch. Our tissues respond really well to repetition and to long holds, so utilizing both to dig into some deeper tension through the upper traps and the scalenes here, those places that tend to get really tight throughout the day. If you'd like, you can begin to walk your left fingertips a little bit wider to the left to increase that stretch. But if you start to feel any tingling or zinging, any electrical sensation in your hand, then you're stretching your nerve, and we don't want that, so just simply bring your hand back in. Let's take 5 more breaths here. Take another inhale. And with your exhale, rotate your head and gaze down towards that right shoulder and hold here, stretching slightly different muscles. Inhale, breathing into places of holding, of tension. Exhale, softening, releasing little by little with each round of breath. Take one more inhale here, bring that left hand back in. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, roll left ear to left shoulder. Exhale here, soften the jaw. Just letting gravity do the work. No agenda, just supposed to feel good. If you'd like, you can explore walking right fingertips wide to the right, being mindful of any nerve-like sensation. Keeping that breath deep and even. Take another inhale here. Exhale to rotate the head and gaze down towards left shoulder. Hold here. Three more breaths. Inhale, bring the right hand back in, expand. Exhale, chin to the chest. From here, hold your chin tucked, inhale. Exhale, tuck your tailbone around your whole spine. Shoulders cave forward, big stretch along the back body. Inhale, untuck the tailbone, pull the heart forward through the shoulders. Maybe a little lift in the chin, not too much. Exhale, tuck, round, and contract. Inhale, open, arch, and lift. Take that a few more times. Seated cat-cow with breath. One more round. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, roll shoulders back and down. Maybe you're feeling a difference already. So from here, reach your hands behind you to clasp and interlace, interlacing your fingers or taking opposite elbows behind. Inhale, roll those shoulders back and down. Really get broad across your clavicles. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale again, roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Hold here, exhale. So you can hold this variation, hands straight behind, or if you'd like, you can bend the elbows, sweep the fists over to the right side body, gently hug that right elbow in, and breathe here. Complete exhale. Inhale, first reach the hands back if the elbows are bent. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, lift your gaze. And then switch your grip, so taking the opposite thumb on top or forearm on top. Inhale, roll shoulders back and down, broad across clavicles. Exhale, chin to the chest. And inhale, slowly roll left ear to left shoulder, hold. Or maybe explore bending the elbows, sweep the fists over to the left side body, left elbow gently hugs in. Keep the shoulders soft, down away from the ears, and breathe here. Let's take 3 more rounds of breath on this side. Complete exhale. Inhale, reach the hands back. Exhale, chin to the chest. And then release the hands. Inhale, lift your gaze. Release hands to the thighs. At this point, your knees might be getting a little bit tired from sitting like this. So if you want to, you can take a little break. Press the hands behind you, fingertips forward. Bend the knees, place your feet, and just take a few windshield wipers left and right, rolling onto the outer hips. Even a neck and shoulders class has to involve the rest of the body at some point. And when you're ready, make your way back to your seat. From here, taking a twist, inhale the hands high, get really long through your side bodies, lift up through the sides of the rib cage. Exhale to twist to your right. Right hand behind you, left hand to the right thigh. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, and then exhale, navel pulls in, twisting through the belly. And in this variation, keep your chest twisting to the right, but bring your head and gaze back to the left. Breathe here. So in this variation, we're rotating the cervical and thoracic segments of the spine in opposite directions. Maybe finding a little stretch at that junction. One more complete exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhale, slowly unwind, hands high, stretch it up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, all the way up through the crown of the head. Exhale, navel hugs in, twisting through the belly. With each inhale, sit up tall. With each exhale, ring out. And then as you're ready, keep your shoulders twisting to the left. Bring the head and gaze back towards the front. Three more breaths. Shoulders soft, down away from the ears. One more big exhale. Inhale, slowly unwind, hands high, stretch it up, expand. And exhale, hands to prayer in front of the heart. Taking a breath of joy vinyasa, so a vinyasa movement with breath focusing on the upper body. With your next inhale, interlace your fingers, lift your elbows. Exhale, press the palms away, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale to lift your palms up, shoulders back and down, long through the side bodies. Exhale, release the hands wide, slightly behind you. Inhale, little mini back bend, lifting up through the sternum. You can keep the chin tucked or lift your gaze up a little bit. Exhale, back down to a neutral spine, hands to prayer. 2 more times like that. Inhale, interlace, lift the elbows. Exhale, press the palms away, round the spine, navel pulls back. Inhale, peel the palms up, shoulders back and down, chest is broad. Exhale, slowly release hands wide, slightly behind you. Inhale, little back bend, lifting up through the sternum. Exhale, hands to prayer. 1 more time at your pace. And exhale back to center. Pause here for a breath or 2. Maybe noticing differences in sensation through the upper body, through the head and the neck. You can roll out the neck a little bit here, just exploring. And then when you're ready, bring all the tips of your fingers to your thumbs and bring that to the tops of your shoulders, just beginning to circle out through the elbows. Things might get a little cracky or poppy. It's okay as long as it doesn't hurt. Nice, slow, big circles here. Oh, there we go. And let's take a few in the opposite direction. And then switch the direction 1 more time, moving forward, back and down for the last few. Lubricating the joint. And then coming into goddess, inhale, open it up, and hold here with the exhale. Squeeze your shoulder blades in towards the spine, down towards the waist, and then tilt your hands back a little bit, finding a little more external rotation through the shoulders. Take another big inhale here, pull the heart forward, elbows draw back. Exhale, eagle arms, right elbow under the left. So there's lots of different eagle variations. You could put your hands on tops of your shoulders, or the backs of the palms meet, or the palms themselves. So we'll take an inhale here, lift up your elbows so they're in line with your shoulders. Exhale, soften the shoulders down away from the ears. And then from here, we're gonna tilt our hands to the right, creating a bit of a diagonal line for the forearms. And then if you'd like, you can tilt your head in the opposite direction to the left. And we'll take a few breaths here. So if you're taking the variation where hands are to the tops of the shoulders, you won't tilt your forearms, but you can still drop your chin and tilt your head over to one side. 3 more breaths wherever you are. One more exhale. Inhale, slowly unwind, rise back up to the midline, open it up, goddess. Exhale here. Take 1 more inhale, pull the heart forward, elbows draw back. Exhale, eagle, left arm under right, any variation. Inhale, expand, lift up the elbows in line with the shoulders. Exhale, soften the shoulders down away from the ears. And then hold to center, or begin to tilt the hands to the left if you're in a variation where the forearms are lifted. Maybe explore tilting the head in the opposite direction to the right, and really try to draw the shoulders down away from the ears here. Find your breath. Inhale to breathe into those spaces of holding, of tension, and exhale to find a little more release, little by little with each round of breath. Take 1 more exhale. Now, as you're ready, inhale, slowly unwind, open it up. Exhale, hands down to the thighs. So from here, we're going to take things into our child's pose. So you'll move the long way on your mat if you have one. You could also do this on your bed or on the floor, maybe just using a pillow under your knees. So starting in child's pose, just to get a little bit of a rest here. Big toes touch, knees wide, little tuck to the chin, forehead down. Take a few breaths. Reflecting on how good it feels to give yourself a little self-care in the middle of the day or at the end of the day. And then when you're ready, inhale, press into the palms, lift up halfway. With the exhale, thread your left arm under the right, palm up. And then you'll do the same thing with the right arm, crossing it in front of the left, palm up. So from here, try to lower your sternum as much as you can, sliding the hands a little bit further apart. And that's okay if you're up here and that's your stretch, that's good. Just meet yourself where you're at, find that edge. It's a different place for everybody. When you're ready, just hold. Option to release the head if that feels okay. If you have a block at home or a thick book or a pillow that you want to use for your head, you're welcome to do that as well. One more exhale. Inhale, slowly start to rise up. Release the right arm first, and then the left. Exhale, you can come back into your child's pose just for one breath. And then inhale, rise it back up. This time, exhale, thread the right arm under first, palm up, and then add the left in front. So you're kind of creating this like bow tie in front of you here. Take an inhale to expand. Exhale, soften the sternum down, maybe slide the hands a little bit farther apart. Breathe here. Adding a prop under your head, holding it a little bit lifted like this, that's okay too, or letting the head fall, your choice. Take one more exhale. Inhale, begin to slowly rise. Release that left hand first, then the right. Exhale here. And then inhale, rise up into your tabletop. We're going to take one more big pose today. So when you're ready, lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Bring your left arm out to a T. Turn your head and gaze to the right. So from here, you might know that you like to have a block or a pillow under your head. You can add that in, or if you're comfy on the ground, you can be there as well. And start by just pressing your right hand down to start to roll the heart up and open to the right. So depending on the flexibility in your chest, you might hold here, or you might stack your hips, your knees, and your ankles. Hold this variation, or you can bend the top knee to step that foot back and down. And breathe here. I'm going to add in the block. Big breaths. And this is a big posture, probably the deepest stretch we've been in so far. So really let yourself ease in, taking a few breaths in each variation before moving into this full variation. Take another inhale, expand. Exhale, slowly unwind. Really take your time. And then switching sides, so this time right arm to a T, palm face down. Using the press of the left hand under your left shoulder to start to roll the chest up and open to the left. Holding here, maybe stacking the joints, maybe adding the prop. And then option to bend that top knee, step the foot back and down. Big breaths here. When you're ready to come out, take a big inhale. Exhale, slowly release, unwind, draw both hands back under you, press back to a seat, lifting yourself back up. And that concludes our practice today. Thank you for practicing. Namaste.